Watch your step, Captain. The floor is wet. Sam recently mugged in here.
Wait, where are the cows? Where are the fucking cows? Huh? Did we sell them? Did the crew sell the cows? Really? Did the crew sell the cows? I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember. There is a trader back in Fallbrook that will give us secret information if we have a good standing with Sublight. Let's go to Fallbrook.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain. We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
Thank you, Ada. I need that moment of levity. Okay, the female trader, I think. I forgot her name. I think she's in the general shop or something like that. Line read. Okay, what is my standing with Sublight? Agreeable.
No refunds, no exchanges, no returns. And no whining about it either. If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
A town. Okay, where is the option?
Yeah, and? But now we got smugglers, outlaws.
No, I think you're not telling me the whole story.
Being too shrewd can be dangerous around Fallbrook. But seeing as you're a friend of Sublight, I guess it can't hurt to fess up. If you're gonna run a smuggling hub, you don't exactly want to stick out like a homing beacon on the landscape. There's a reason we ain't got Devil's Peak-style horns out front.
Okay. That's it? Yeah. I mean, we kind of figured out they're running a smuggling operation. Okay, so what's our next objective? We have to go back to Sofia Kande to inform her that we have put the Devil's Peak comm tower into the fold. Under the board's control now. And we have to go back with Phineas Wells. Oh yeah, report to Lilia Hagen. And bring her the Alta Vitae gas. Oh yeah, we need to go to Sila for Vicar Max quest. Return to Celeste. Return to Alonso. Alright, so let's go to Sila first, yeah? Let's go to Sila.
Young Millstone, you look pensive.
I don't know what that means, but I've been thinking. It ain't easy carrying a torch for the Rangers.
I understand. The Rangers' victories are your victories. Their defeats are likewise crushing.
You serious? Wow, Max. Never expected you to understand.
This may come as a surprise to you, Felix, but I understand what it is to be a fan.
That's so. You know something? Maybe I was wrong.
A fan of what? Toss ball?
To be a fan is to cultivate a mental disorder. You're living vicariously through a toss ball team.
Nah, I was right the first time. You're a git, Max.
A git. Okay.
Just stretching your legs, boss?
Yeah. Stretching her crotch as well. Okay, let's go to Sila.
Welcome back, Captain.
Hello,
How
Ada.
can I be of assistance?
I need to stretch my crotch.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
So the ship runs on autopilot. Very nice, very convenient. But is she good enough in a combat situation? So if the captain wants to take over manual control, where is the ship steering? None of these things look like they're flight sticks. What the hell? Oh, look at that. Oh, I wonder. Never mind. Yeah. Whoa! Space. Okay, Sila. The lady hermit, the hermit lady, according to Reginald Cheney. His father bought the book from this hermit lady, the supposed heretical book, which is written in French. Terra 2, Hephaestus.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Okay, bulletproof glass. That's perfect.
We gotta talk about this.
But what?
If we wanted the board's attention, we got options. Piracy, vandalism, maybe some light arson.
Light arson?
We want to put some fear in the board, right? Get them scared of us.
The board's got plenty of reason to fear us.
I want to believe you, but the adjutant didn't seem too scared of us. You just got an audience with Sophia Conde. That's the adjutant to the chairman? You sure we should be trusting her?
Probably not. There is a good chance she's using us.
If you think she's using us, why'd you give her the time of day?
Are you going somewhere with this?
I know we're freelancers and all. We take work where we can find it. But we gotta be vigilant, you know? This is how the board gets you. A job here, an errand there. Before you know it, you're calling him sir and ma'am.
Your warning has been noted.
I appreciate your time. Let's get back to it.
Of course. Let's go. Okay. The Space Greenhorn Parvati and Vicar Max. War of Words fizzles. Monarch Stellar Industries. Absurd propaganda cut off by heroic benefactor. Okay, what is that? Vicar Max believes the book you retrieve for him in Emerald Vale holds the key to his enlightenment. The scholar turned out to be someone else entirely, an ex-con Max met in prison, but through Reginald, you were able to learn that the journal was originally the property of a philosophist who rusticates in a life of hermitage on Scylla. Okay, so Graham Bryant was not the creator was not the creator of philosophism. I guess philosophism has been in existence for quite some time, but Graham was merely an adherent to it. I wonder who initiated philosophism for the first time. It seems that they are in opposition to the OSI. The OSI and philosophism are both opposing. Are both in opposition to each other. Empty man. What is this? So far away. What's that? Was it red? Oh, hold on.
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one?
What? Now? Here? Okay, let's find this hermit lady. What is? Oh, outlaw striker. I mean striker, not striker. Stay here. Don't go anywhere.
What was that?
Oh, what is that?
Did I hear something?
Yep.
What was
You heard something, right? What? This is too far away for my shotgun. Oh.
The last of them. I am en route, Captain.
Wait, have I been there? Oh, this is the workers' colony, right? Before they abandoned the terraforming of this place. Because apparently this asteroid is not profitable. But I've never been here. This area over here. Let's take a look. What's in here? Is this a spaceship? Oh, a ship's wreck, I think. Wait, I can't get inside? How come? Oh, from here, okay. Damn. Okay. Yeah, Aldervaris has been here before. She has wiped out all the automechanicals. I'm stuck. Transition to Hermit's Lodge. There she is. Hold on. What's over here? Yup. Satisfy your kleptomania, Aldervaris. That's how you get off. Sealed? Oh no. Huh. I like the music here. I like the tune here. Very it is calming and quaint. Is quaint the right word to describe it?
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
Yeah, we're here to rob you. What do you got?
Not much, but you are free to take whatever you wish. Please leave me a few morsels of food, though. I may not eat a lot, but I still do need to.
I was just kidding.
We are not here to rob you. I've brought this book for you to translate for me. We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
We've come a long way to help Max get some peace. Is there anything you can do to help?
There is one way that can speed up the process.
What?
It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
The space equivalent of ayahuasca, maybe? When you say ingredients, you mean drugs, right? What happens if you're not... what happens if you're unprepared?
Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way.
When you say ingredients, you mean drugs, right?
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness.
Be careful when you use such substance to peer beyond the veil. That realm is full of tricksters. Some are hostile, some are malicious, some are neutral. It would be horrible if you meet a malicious one. Well, Max just said he was prepared, didn't he?
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
War
I'm
inside
committed, no matter the cost.
my head.
I don't know, Captain. Is this safe? I don't think this is safe.
It is safe if I say it is. We're doing this.
I don't want to leave you all on your lonesome. I'll just... Oh, fine, I'll do it.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Meditative aid to join Max in this vision quest.
Still meandering about? Last-minute questions, perhaps?
I need to know more about the process before we do this.
There's not much to tell. The process forces us to face our fears, those things which keep us from the truth, but only if we're prepared to see them.
How do we know we can trust you? You could be poisoning us.
You came to me. I did not seek you out. Besides, cleaning up bodies is so time-consuming. And there's my bad back to consider.
Wait, so you've done this before? You have poisoned people and you clean up the bodies? So that's why you know it's bad for your back? What the hell? We should go. Oh, nice room. You know, I often see pictures and videos of nice rooms, nice houses that I would enjoy living there, but I would be too late. But I am simply too lazy to make my own room be as comfortable as the pictures and videos I've seen. But if someone wants to do it for me, be my guest. I would like to enjoy comfy rooms that I've seen on the internet. I'm just too lazy to make it happen myself. More plants. Meditative aid. Alright guys. I'm sure you are prepared. What about you, Parvati? Don't worry, Aldervaris will stay close to you. Isadora de Soto.
Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
Y'all see these stars I'm seeing? Gosh, they're pretty. Like shimmers in the sea.
Don't tell me this meditative aid reflects upon the person's, the individual's heart. I guess this shows that Parvati is, I don't want to use the word naive because it carries a negative connotation, but in this context, I'm not going to call her naive. Even though she might be naive, but in this context, I would like to say this shows that Parvati has if she's seeing stars and beautiful things, maybe it shows that Parvati has a, I don't know, clear conscience, good heart, beautiful soul, I don't know. If she's a hallucination, why am I seeing her too?
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out. Always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
I hope you'll pardon my interruption, but I think it's because he's unhappy with himself.
We came all this way. We ought to at least hear her out.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
What?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better... more full of the plan. This here, it's all coming out wrong. The plan, it filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
And what is that?
Stories are real. If they mean something, if they inspire you to kindness or action, but maybe Max's story about himself is all wrong, and that's why he's so unhappy.
Seeing the truth is easier said than done.
You want me to give up my discipline? My control? Oh, but I can't. I can't. Without order, there is chaos.
You need to love the chaos, Maximilian. Let it envelop you. Take you where it will. Besides, you really have no choice anyway.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
It didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Well, there is nothing wrong if Max wants to become the ideal version of himself. So why is it so wrong for Max to keep comparing himself to this idea of a disciplined Max? I don't see anything. I don't see anything wrong with it. Oh, perception. Perception. Max, I figured it out. You need to kill this guy now.
What are you talking about?
He is yourself. You need to get rid of him. Get it? It's almost like a bad joke.
I can do that. We've got a fight on our hands.
What?
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
What happened?
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
I'm not sure I understand. But if it works out well, so be it. Really? Have you looked around the colony lately?
No. Not perfect in that sense. But it is still perfect. It's all there to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
What? What? Enjoying the way they are? What? There may be something to that. You seem happy, or at least not angry.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
What? Is this a good thing for Max? Or is this going to be a bad thing? Huh?
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
During the experience at the Hermits, you seemed somewhat at odds with your mother.
I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, they accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them. I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt. I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong. I was lost, misguided.
Huh? Wait, am I doing a good thing or a bad thing for Max? I'm not sure.
Yeah, huh?
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
Existence is simpler with your eyes closed. What? Perception? Existence. Existence is simpler with your eyes closed. It takes courage to open them.
It looks like you learned something in there as well.
I'm not sure. Nope, I already knew that. I was just enjoying myself.
Of course you were.
I'm tired of all the talking. We're leaving.
I hope your answers you have found are satisfactory. Not really. If they're satisfactory, they must be lies.
Not always, right?
I hope your answers you have found are satisfactory.
Hey, I hope this is a good thing, you know? I hope so. Oh no.
Sure.
The automechanicals.
Here we go.
Don't mess with us.
Don't come near Aldervaris.
Here
Oh,
they come. Not getting through.
Searching.
The last of them. Yep, be right over.
okay. Alright, everyone. Let's go back to the unreliable. Oh no. Wait, there is a cave down here? Wait, I missed this. Dang it. Hold on. Huh? Damage. Oh, human skeletons. Are these the workers or the circus employees?
Your latest physical exam is overdue.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
Okay, were they the workers? Or are they the remains of the circus staff? Damage hover mechanical. I can't speak to it. Oh well. Mechanical sentry.
I've seen you limping a bit. You all right, Mr. Vicar? Need us to slow down?
I'm afraid my years are catching up with me. But never fear. I believe I can still keep pace with you and the captain.
There's no shame in being older, Mr. Vicar. Don't worry. The captain and I'll take care of you.
I know you will, Ms. Holcomb, and thank you.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating. You
course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend
Okay,
on accident?
I watched this already.
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it, embrace it, work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life.
Yep, I've
You're
seen this
always in
already.
control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of
Don't
near
put your
molten
fingers
tuna
in
down
front
the
of
conveyor
the
while I'm
in
trying to
front
tune a
of the
belt.
muzzle.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment. And you're just an engineer using it. Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
The Iconoclasts. Now that Zora's in charge, the Iconoclasts have a fighting chance of surviving and spreading from Monarch. CNP Borswurst sign. Do me proud, and I shall shower you in Borswurst and gold. Cross me, and I will serve your head on a silver platter with mushroom gravy. Signed by the Borst King of Monarch himself. Well, he's dead now. Mounted Mantiquin head. What better to establish dominance over an alien ecosystem than by hunting its most dangerous predator and mounting its head on your wall? Crown lanterns. Sanjar donated this after you helped MSI. Okay. Secret Lab 0027. Okay, let's go back to Phineas, I guess. Oh, not yet. Let's go to Lilia Higgins first.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Relax posture. Threat display. Graptidon. Projectile venom. Gland.
Those knock you out more.
Stoplight. Where is stoplight? I think it's to the left. Ah, there it is.
Got any leads on salvage? Doesn't even have to be broke yet. We'll take anything. Salvage is a family business. We've got each other's backs. Sublight for life. The corporation's never lifted a finger for me.
What?
Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our tails. Sublight for life. The corporation's never lifted a finger for me.
Oh, okay, I see.
I'm just in port long enough to get another haul contract. Don't look funny at the crew. Heard they toss folks out the airlock if they don't like your face. Is any of the news they play here actually true? Even the air costs money here. I hear scary things about Monarch. Hey, I saw your name on roster at Sublight Salvage. Good luck out there. Assholes in their big interstellar freighters. One nearly rammed me on the way in. This place has a smell, right? It's not just me. Like mold and old socks. You couldn't pay me to visit Monarch. Probably get my face eaten off.
They're doing pretty well right now.
At least the heat's dealt with. Just passing through, minding my own business. Got one more hour before the dockmaster bills me. How many beers can I down, do you think? This place has a smell, right? It's not just old and old sock.
Sublight for life. The corporation's never lifted a finger for me.
I forgot his name. Yamada? Oh, Oyama.
I got no clue what half the junk on this desk is for, except the lamp. Improvised weapon.
Tobias Oyama.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this, you've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
You are not the only one who enjoys the finer things, Lilia.
You know what? Fuck it. Enjoy yourself. I invest in the happiness of my workers, and you deserve a bigger cut. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
In case you were curious, no one was following me.
No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine sounds pleased as a pig in shit over cornering the Borst markets. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
What do you mean? Could have sworn one of them winked at me.
I knew it.
What?
I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
You doing okay, Lilia?
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
How big we talking? Not like groundbreaker big, right?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
How did the research station become salvage?
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Heliospheric Research Station. So are they researching the sun, the star of this star system? This sounds risky. Do you have a buyer lined up?
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation.
Just point me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Who are we worried about? Authorities? Competitors?
Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark.
What?
I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Why do you keep Aldervaris in the dark? She has the right to know. She's risking her life for this.
Don't forget about the research station. A score this big comes once a career, and only if you're lucky.
Remind me what you wanted from HRS-1084.
I'd like you to commandeer it on behalf of Sublight Salvage. Plant my company's flag, so to speak. We'll do the rest. My time's yours. Try not to waste it.
Should I be worried about you, Lilia?
No, of course not. Why? What have you heard? What
Oh,
did they kill you?
she's paranoid. She is paranoid. Someone in Sublight. Oh yeah, she's paranoid. But would it benefit Aldervaris to lie to her? The way you talk makes me think I should expect trouble.
Good. That means you're listening. This is all very complicated, but you should watch out, in general. Don't
What?
trust anyone, including me.
What? Why? Can you be more specific?
I'll say this. When you're on a job, if you find yourself confronted with something your mind can't quite process, don't try and fight it. You just run. Understand?
Confronted something your mind can't quite process. Okay, so is she speaking about supernatural encounters? Understood. Avoid cosmic horrors. Okay, there you go.
That's good. With any luck, we won't need to bring this up again. I'd like... My time.
I found something unusual at Cascadia Lab.
No kidding. The board sure wanted that place kept secret. And not just because of the pricey salvage.
Some of the lead scientist logs reference human experimentation.
Huh. That's new. When the board wants to experiment on colonists, they usually just release an exclusive line of products.
Whatever they were studying, it didn't stop at Cascadia.
It takes deep pockets to move a research staff off-world. I'd bet you my desk they were mixing more than just soft drink flavors.
Of course, the UDL is involved. Someone erected a shrine around a scientist's preserved corpse.
Wow, that sounds spooky as fuck. And frankly, I'm a little jealous. Damn, now I've got to see that for myself. Morbid curiosity gets the better of me every time. Be careful out there, contractor. Don't step on any toes unless you're ready for a fight. I don't charge for curiosity. At least, not yet I don't.
Yeah, where is... Oh, here it is. HRS 1084. A satellite in the outer part of the Halcyon system, Heliospheric Research Station 1084, is technically owned by the board, but has been long since abandoned. Okay, let's go to Phineas first.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply.
Remaining supply?
Typical elitist. Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Wait, put decent people in charge. So, the Hope colony ship carries not only workers then, they also carry maybe corporate executives. Oh, I get it now. Okay. I think the board's decision not to rescue the Hope colony ship is because maybe the Hope carries corporate executives that were meant to replace the current one. And if that's true, then it makes sense why the board doesn't want to rescue them. They don't want to get replaced. They want to keep their position, their power in Halcyon. Right? And maybe that's the reasoning for the Hope colony ship to be sent in the first place. Maybe the company's headquarters back on Earth knew that the Halcyon colony isn't being managed or run well. So they sent the replacement along with additional workers. Maybe. What was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Minister Aloysius Clark, Chairman Rockwell. Both are in cahoots, right? Oh, I just noticed. It was Minister Clark who ordered the substance, not Chairman Rockwell. Oh, okay. What's so important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
So what's the plan? You make it sound so simple.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
So what's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require.
Carmen Imagawa.
I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Dimethyl sulfoxide. Anything I should know about this Carmen Imagawa?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway. Of course, of course. What's on your mind? I've heard those iconoclasts have a rather smashing opinion of you. Get it? Smashing? Iconoclasts? Oh, never mind. What's on your mind?
Well, Aldervaris already visited Byzantium before. Nav key. Let's go to Byzantium.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering
No!
these?
Oh! No, no, no! Ah! I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I thought. Oh. No! Ah, I'm sorry, cow. I'm truly sorry.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Yeah?
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
Oh, this must be what Lilia Hagen's warned about. Someone following us. What is it?
It's a parcel, ma'am.
Are you sure it's not a package?
This is the Halcyon Parcel Service. We don't deal in packages.
What if I don't want it?
I am contractually obligated to deliver my cargo to the captain of the Unreliable under pain of fines, imprisonment, and censure by my superiors.
Then why did you ask for my permission?
That's the HPS difference for you. Service with civility. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
They did what?
They dispensed 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Sure thing.
Welcome back, Captain.
What do you think
How
about
can I
this,
be of
Ada?
assistance?
Mm-hmm.
Her voice sounds so cute. Uh-huh. Mysterious package.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bit card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Wait, is that a real hand?
No, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
Hold on. There was a real hand on the device, right? Was it? What is that guy's name? He knows Hawthorne. What is that guy's name? Oh, Lucky Montoya. Ada, what the heck is going on?
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Charybdis cluster? Wait, is the Halcyon colony located within the Charybdis cluster? Or is Charybdis a different cluster from where we are now? Are we going to talk about the severed arm on the kitchen table?
Now, I, for one, was hoping to do the exact opposite of that.
What? Do you want to shake its hand?
Yeah, can we talk about the arm? I want to take bets on how the guy lost it. My money's on cannibals.
That ain't really that fella's arm, right? It's gotta be a dummy. Or a toy?
Well, I'm not cleaning it up.
Cleanup service request processed. Disposal of human arm from the Unreliable's cargo hold will commence in the immediate future.
Simulating disgust. How distasteful. Humans eat there. I'm not touching it. Etc. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
He liked to show off his battle scars. I get the feeling he won't be flashing this one around.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system.
Oh, 4th best paid. Only the 4th?
There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
Then what makes him number 4 then? You mean luck? Any chance he's alive?
Based on the condition of the limb, I calculate a 92.7% chance that Mr. Montoya expired from his injuries.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There is what humans colloquially call a sprat's chance in a mantisaur's den. That is a very low chance, Captain. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Captain, let's talk.
I like this music. Ding 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 ding.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Mini Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Okay. Peril on Gorgon. That sounds intense, coupled with the music. I like it. Ding 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 ding. Okay, Carmen Imagawa is supposed to be here, right? Where is she? Oh, right in front of us.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Roll your eyes and sigh dramatically.
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Why do you sound so surprised?
Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller.
Of course.
Anyway, let's not get hung up on that. The Phoenix is a wanted man and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my codename for... you know, our mutual friend.
What's your codename?
Oh. I'm Golden Eagle.
Golden Eagle. Do I have a codename?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
What? Seriously?
It makes sense if you think about it, because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
No way. I'm Golden Eagle, you can be Cuckoo.
That doesn't even make... Fine. Fine.
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep them warm.
You sure you don't want to be Raven or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Okay. Chicken it is.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
Forget it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning codenames. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
How exactly did you get involved in all this anyway?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, it's a sign that something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Oh.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they started.
What are you getting at?
Doesn't that seem strange to you?
So, despite ships coming here a lot, most Byzantines were born here, not from outside Byzantium. Okay, what is he getting at here? It does.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Oh, maybe the ship coming in is carrying the quote-unquote retirees who were meant for slaughter. Because they are not productive anymore. And yeah, that's not right.
I mean, there's a shredder at the bottom of the box, so I don't know what you'd expect to happen. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it, and since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
But what would
I
the
bet you
point?
repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
What would be the point of filing complaints in a box that has a shredder below to shred the complaints? And
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
yes. If you ask me, the suggestion box was pretty useless to begin with because of the shredder.
I don't know how else people are supposed to complain about things they can't change, but that's not the point. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Can't you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
BNE, breaking and entering. Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
Yep.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Yeah, that one UDL guard, I forgot his name. We already did that. That's theft, not reconnaissance.
Whatever. I'm better with bird terms.
There's got to be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
What do you mean by wet work? Changing diapers? Looks like I've got work to do.
Good hunting, Golden Eagle.
Golden Eagle, Kaku, Chicken, Rufus Hummingbird. Let's go!
What is it? I'm trying to keep a low profile.
We're going to
Good
infiltrate
hunting, Golden Eagle.
Magpie's estate. Let's go, girls! Hooray! Celeste Joliker. Where is she? Oh yeah, back in the store.
Wouldn't it be something to see an Earth
Auntie Cleo's level head. Feeling a little
Don't be
off balance?
ridiculous.
You need a level
There's
head.
no way one would fit.
How would you know? You've never seen one.
Neither have you. I don't know anyone who's seen one.
Celeste Joliker. Here we go.
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an orrery.
Already heard that.
What can I do for you, darling?
Mantiquine chitin, Reptidon hide, primal leather, all done.
I've been thinking of a name for this new outfit. Chimera. Crafted from the hides of 3 species of monster. While you were gone, I put in an order for one of my bespoke lapels. Solid gold, diamond encrusted. If it doesn't have one of my lapels, it's not a Jolicoeur original.
Jolicoeur.
Those slackwits at HPS are holding my parcel while they wait for a signature. Bureaucracy is so utterly insufferable. Be a dear and retrieve it for me.
Oh, come on. You're asking a lot from me.
Understatement of the year, darling. Believe me, I'm every bit as frustrated as you are.
So have one of your assistants fetch your parcel.
My dear, I've only ever enjoyed the service of 2 reliable assistants in my life. The first is my muse, which is currently occupied. The second is you.
Those monsters forcing you to sign for a parcel. What a massive inconvenience.
Can you believe the cheek on these people? If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were trying to grift an autograph out of me.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I've been all over the colony for you. Now you want me to deal with bureaucrats?
I know, my dear, you do spoil me, but this outfit is my masterpiece, and that lapel is my signature. I simply must have it.
Alright, I'll get you that parcel.
Wonderful! I'm giving you authorization to retrieve this parcel on my behalf. You truly are my savior, darling.
Darling, darling, say that you love me. Darling, darling, don't ever leave me. Okay. What is this? The city and the stars? Okay, make space. Make space, suits won't travel. Okay, let's go there.
I love Byzantium.
Oh yeah, Mayfield. His name is Mayfield. The guard at Billingsley, House of Inebriation. Olivia Yates.
Well, you're getting an early start on the day's parcels, aren't you? How may I be of assistance?
Celeste Jolicoeur sent me. I'm here to sign for the parcel.
If you would like to sign for a parcel, please go to window B.
Okay, window B. Wanda Chen.
Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service, where all parcels are guaranteed to be delivered within acceptable margins of certainty. How may I be of assistance?
I'm here to collect a parcel for Celeste Jolicoeur.
Let me just look that up for you.
What are you
It
saying?
appears that a parcel for Ms. Jolicoeur, Celeste is currently out for delivery.
I was told the parcel was being held here.
It was, and now it's being delivered.
It is being delivered to Miss Jolicoeur's address, right?
Let me see here. A parcel for Jolicoeur, Celeste is being delivered to 316 Rockwell in the Byzantium Estates.
I'll be on my way.
Thank you for allowing HPS to be your only option today.
Of course.
Halcyon Parcel Service is proud to be the colony's only parcel delivery service. How may I be of assistance?
Goodbye. Yeah, this this poster of Sanger and Zora looks cool.
Out with it, you wretched contraption!
Huh? Pickup HPS delivery unsuccessful. We were unable to deliver your parcel as requested. Your parcel is being returned to the HPS building located at... What? Eridanos? Please speak to an HPS clerk about the retrieval of your parcel. Huh? Eridanos? What the... So we have to go to Eridanos? Really? Every Jolliker original comes with a handcrafted golden lapel. Huh? What am I supposed to do now? HPS clerk. What the hell? Wanda Chan.
Halcyon Parcel Service is proud to be the colony's only parcel delivery service. How may I be of assistance?
Yeah, I've got this notice to pick up a parcel.
I must respectfully ask that you calm down, please. Parcels must be picked up at window A.
What? But that's all the way over there. Can you just get it for me?
Maintaining proper window structure is imperative to the smooth operation of HPS.
Are you kidding me?
If you would like to lodge a complaint about the quality of your service, please request a complaint form at window C.
I will.
If you would like to request a complaint form at window C, please make an appointment.
Fuck. Let me guess. If I want to make an appointment, I have to request a form.
I see you're familiar with our company policy.
Fine, I'll go back to window A. Fuck. Oh. Of course, no one's here in window C.
A fine day for parcel pickups, isn't it? How may I be of assistance?
Okay, I'm here to pick up a parcel for Celeste Jolliker.
Of course. If you could just verify for me that you are Jollicoeur, Celeste, or an officially authorized proxy?
Can you not see what I'm wearing? I'm obviously one of Celeste's models.
Yes, I can see by your eccentric mode of dress that you must be one of Ms. Jollicoeur's associates. Everything seems to be in order. Here you are, one parcel. I hope this has been a pleasant and satisfying transaction. Halcyon Parcel Service thanks you for your patronage.
Book that. Not you, but the company policy, whatever.
What's gone into Bach mining?
Now that he's posted at the HHC, he's too good for the rest of us grunts.
Maybe we lose some of his gear in the sewers. That'll take him down.
HHC, Halcyon Holdings Corporation.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square? Shh. The one with the Spacer's Choice aficionado. Looked like she'd style her hair with engine grease. Doesn't she know the Spacer's chic look was last season?
Enough! You're standing right here.
No. Oh my. Wait, corporate troopers? Why did you kill her? You monster, why?
Hey, careful. Don't go running around in the middle of a crime scene.
I didn't think this kind of thing happened here.
Strange times we live in. Radicals and dissidents living within the walls of Byzantium, hiding in plain sight. Never imagined Ms. Jollicoeur was one of them. We found her in her office, working on something perverse.
What?
She didn't cooperate, so we had to put her down. Never took
Wait.
her for a dissident sympathizer.
Wait, they mistook her for being a marauder sympathizer. Oh, no. They mistook her for being an iconoclast sympathizer. She is not though. That was a misunderstanding. You killed Celeste? That's insane.
No argument there. Feels like the whole colony's going insane. What with dissidents infiltrating the walls of Byzantium. Byzantium cultural standards are enforced by Universal Defense Logistics. Universal Defense Logistics. Your first and last line of defense in the war against sedition.
Wait, hold on. Celeste is not a sympathizer of the iconoclasts. It was a misunderstanding. Excuse me. What the hell?
Rumor has it someone's pulling doubles until the retirement
What?
district is repaired.
And you guys did nothing? You were here before. You're supposed to protect this store, right?
Rumor has it someone's pulling double.
Oh, fuck.
Repair.
Celeste's key. A key to the Jolicoeur haberdashery in Byzantium. Somehow even Celeste's keys are stylish. Wait, so they mistook her for being an iconoclast sympathizer because she was using parts from iconoclast armor, right? I mean, they could have just tell her not to use the iconoclast armor. Why did they immediately assume that she's a sympathizer for iconoclasts? What the hell?
I'm going.
Lawbreaker! I saw
No.
that! What do you think you're doing?
Parvati, you opened the door, did you? Didn't you? A bribe. Don't open the freaking door, girls. What the fuck?
Sure.
Pick up camera. What the hell? Oh, 53 armor. Chimera. Dialogue skills. An exquisite outfit crafted by Celeste Jolicoeur. This suit provides as much protection as standard heavy armor. What? Really? Okay, let me upgrade this. Oh yeah, of course. This suit is made from parts of primals, mantiqueens, raptidons, as well as other various armors, right? Oh, so that's why this clothing has the same protection as a heavy armor, but it's only level 21. Let me upgrade it to level 34, yeah? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's report. Okay, let's go to the Bureau of Exploration. Over there.
It would be unseemly to speculate. Artistic.
Oh, right. creative temperament and all that.
What did he say? Were they talking about the death of Celeste? Did they also mistook her for being an iconoclast sympathizer? That's not right though.
Spacer's Choice 2-hour energy brew. Watch out for hour 3.
Is Spacer's Choice.
You, sir, are a fabulous negotiator.
Hey guy, don't you... Aren't you supposed to report this to the authorities? Sherman Bradshaw. This is the assassin.
Oh, it's you. I suppose you're here to collect your prize.
Don't tell me there is no prize.
I really do have the worst luck. When I gave you this job, I never expected you'd be so damned competent.
What?
The tour's not real, friend. Board shut it down years ago due to unacceptably high rates of fatalities.
What?
So I greased a few palms and got the tour up and running again. I outfitted every beacon with a recording device. Live footage of dim-witted mercenaries dying in gruesome ways across Halcyon. Oh, imagine the ratings.
Wait, so you sent me, knowing that I could have died? You were selling footages of people getting killed, looking for these beacons. You are selling snuff film. There is no way this is legal.
Why the hell shouldn't it be legal? I filed the appropriate paperwork. I paid my dues. Look, never mind. Just take your reward and get out of my hair. One certified explorer's hat, courtesy of the Bureau of Exploration, with my compliments.
So he's selling snuff film under the guise of self-guided tours. What the hell?
Hey, welcome back.
Alonso Vios. Ports of call. Okay, let's speak to Akande first.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore.
Will people address Aldervaris differently now? Seeing now she's wearing, I guess, I don't know, an exclusive clothing made by Celeste Jolicoeur. News of her death must have already spread, right? For being an iconoclast sympathizer. And if people know that Aldervaris is wearing Celeste's product, the latest product from Celeste, Aldervaris can become a star, a superstar. Yeah.
Let's just put this unpleasantness behind us.
Lionel Witherspoon, Theodora Fenhill.
Let's just put this unpleasantness behind us.
Oh, could you please leave quietly now?
Oh no.
Oh, could you please leave quietly now?
Wait, hold on. I need Ministry of Accuracy and Moral Key.
Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Colway Pharmaceuticals. So there's UDL, East West Company, Colway Pharmaceuticals. What else? How many corporations are in the Halcyon Holdings? Dang, I'm so sleepy again. Why?
I've just finished reading a report of your work on Monarch. The broadcasts have been silenced at last. Graham Bryant was a madman, a narcissist, and exceedingly dangerous. Colony is safer without him. And you brokered an alliance with the broker himself. Hiram Blythe is a valuable asset. Well done. Your work is exemplary. You've earned a place in the chairman's inner circle. Congratulations are in order.
You were watching me on Monarch?
No, I haven't been watching you. I've been reading reports of your work. You're better than an adventure serial.
That means...
Now we introduce you to the chairman's plan. Turn your eyes to the screen.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Yes.
What's in this for you? There's gotta be an angle. There always is for people like you.
I appreciate your skepticism, Dr. Fenhill, but I'm not doing this for any personal gain. My angle is the preservation of our colony by any means possible. Nothing more, and nothing less.
Is that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition? All those folks sick and dying, and you knew why the whole time?
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why. We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying. The colony itself is dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater, the disease, the starvation, will soon spread across Halcyon unless we act. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it.
So what caused the malnutrition in the first place, right? She said all the disease and starvation in Edgewater happened because of the malnutrition. The important question is, what caused the malnutrition? That's what I want to know. We need to talk about this lifetime employment program.
I'll answer however I can.
You don't honestly believe all this lifetime employment nonsense, do you?
The Lifetime Employment Program is not some malevolent strategy of an evil mastermind. There's no dark secret buried in the fine print. The program is logical, it's reasonable, it's merciful, and most importantly, it will work.
I saw the presentation. Rockwell wants to sacrifice the colony to save Byzantium. This isn't the only way to save Halcyon. Wells has a plan.
Phineas Wells does not have a plan. He has an obsession. He is obsessed with reviving the Hope's colonists, no matter the cost. Halcyon is already starving. We can't possibly introduce tens of thousands of new colonists into this system. Help me execute the Lifetime Employment Program, and you will have earned a place of honor in Byzantium. You will live in comfort and want for nothing.
How long do we have?
We've already crossed the point of no return. The collapse has already begun. You must have noticed the signs in Emerald Vale. Malnutrition, disease, high mortality rates. This is a permanent famine, Captain. We've done all we can to curb their hunger. Very soon, people are going to realize they're starving. A famine is a problem of logistics as well as marketing. Your workers must remain productive on as little food as possible, and they must always believe that food is plentiful.
That's what that research in Roseway was all about. Ah, of course, yeah. The diet toothpaste.
I'm sure you remember Dr. Anton Crane. His research was instrumental in developing a powerful appetite suppressant. The solution is a temporary one. Before long, our workers are going to feel the effects of starvation. The Lifetime Employment Program is our only viable option.
But how long will they be suspended? What does any of this have to do with me?
When you turned Phineas Wells over to me, I knew I could rely on you. You've demonstrated your ability to place duty above sentiment. And you deliver results. That quality alone is enough to separate you from the board's army of indecisive bureaucrats.
Not a fan of the bureaucracy, Sophia.
Do you know how many meetings I have to sit through? How many papers I have to sign before I can make one decision? I'm only trying to rescue Halcyon from extinction. I can't save this colony alone. I need someone capable of working outside the system. Someone who can get things done.
What's your take on all this?
When I first discovered the truth, I was shocked, even disgusted. I wondered how we'd allowed a colony like Halcyon to fall into disarray.
Yeah,
But
how?
the more I thought about it, the more I realized the colony had sown the seeds of its own destruction.
How?
We have become lazy and decadent. We smother ourselves in meaningless bureaucracies. We deliberate and argue and procrastinate.
Wait, what? I don't think that's the reason though. The reason is because the colony is mismanaged, I think. I'm not sure. That's not the kind of language I expect from the chairman's own adjutant.
I've served the board long enough to understand its weaknesses. Running a colony requires swift and decisive action. The board is slow, ponderous, and prone to squabbling. That's why I'm relying on you. You deliver results without the paperwork.
No more questions. Tell me why you wanted to see me.
We need to talk about Emerald Vale. Thanks to your meddling, Edgewater is without power. Operations have ground to a halt. You've left us with a useless town draining our resources. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
No.
I get that you board types are all about efficiency, but isn't this a bit much?
I'm asking your captain to amputate a rotting limb from the colony. I'd expect you to understand, Dr. Finhill.
I don't think...
Someone has to be.
I don't think
Now is
Aldervaris...
not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you.
I don't think Aldervaris will agree to this. I don't understand. What did Edgewater do to deserve this?
When you diverted power to the botanical lab, you spelled the end of Edgewater. But the town is still hanging on, still living off whatever meager resources we send them. With every passing day, Edgewater leeches more of our limited resources. The town is a rotting limb, and we must be surgeons.
Okay, this is really fits what I said about Aldervaris before we diverted the power back on Emerald Vale. Back in Emerald Vale, I mean. Aldervaris is a good girl, almost to the point of naivety. And then before we divert the power, I said something like, Aldervaris is a good girl even to the point of doing things that will bite her in the back, that will bite her in the ass. And this is it now. This is what bites her in the ass now. Well, not necessarily herself, but she now must face the reality that Edgewater is dying and the board wants to wipe it out. Even if Aldervaris refuses to take this job, I'm sure the board will send others to do the job. So diverting, Aldervaris wanted to do good, wanted to do good for the people in Emerald Vale. But that's why she diverted the power to the botanical labs, in the hopes that people from Edgewater will flock to the botanical labs to start a new community. But that plan doesn't work. Instead of saving people, Aldervaris has now doomed the people of Edgewater. Even if she refuses, Sophia Akande will just send other people to do it. I think. Why me?
Because right now you're the only person I can depend on. My hands are tied by endless rolls of red tape and bureaucratic limitations. Halcyon is going to collapse while the board hems and haws and debates minutiae. We need to act, and you're the only person with the wherewithal to do what's necessary. I'm not asking you to be a murderer. I'm asking you to be a surgeon. Edgewater is a necrotic limb on the body of the colony. It must be severed.
Why don't you just stop sending resources to Edgewater? Let them fend off for themselves. let them fend for themselves instead of outright killing them. Maybe if you allow them to fend for themselves, I mean, if you just cut supplies or resources to Edgewater, you cut your losses. At the same time, you give these people a chance to survive by whatever way they find. For example, like joining the botanical labs. You don't have to kill the people in Edgewater. I am surprised that Sophia Akande didn't think of that. I think she knew about that. I think she knew that it wouldn't hurt the board to just simply cut resources sent, from being sent to Edgewater. I think she's doing this because she doesn't want the people of Edgewater to defect to the Botanical Labs group. Because she knows that the Botanical Lab group is in opposition to the board. So he doesn't want to help the community there to have their numbers bolstered. I think. Just like that, Edgewater is not productive anymore, so we wipe it off the planet.
We don't have any other option. The colony is on the verge of collapse, and we no longer have the luxury of easy solutions.
You have a different option though. Just stop sending resources to Edgewater, let them fend for themselves. You cut your losses, but you still give them a chance to survive. Maybe they can join the Botanical Lab group. Then they can take care of themselves, and you get to save your resources. That is a much better option than just outright killing them. You are completely insane.
No. Allowing thousands of colonists to starve to death because we couldn't make one cold-blooded decision is insane. What I'm suggesting is absolutely logical.
You talk less like a human than mechanicals I've known.
I am responsible for every single human life in this colony. Do you imagine I relish the thought of killing some of them to save the rest? Steel your spine, Captain. Do what needs to be done.
The answer is no. I mean, Aldervaris will not do this. I mean, she would be okay, let's say, do something to sabotage shipments of resources to Edgewater to stop the colony from receiving resources from the board. But she will not agree to outright killing the colonists in Edgewater. The answer is no.
Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be, Captain. I rather like you, and I'd hate to have you shot for disobeying a direct order.
I don't really have a choice, do I?
Not true. You can choose to say, "Yes, ma'am," or "At once, Madam Adjutant," or "As you wish," or even, "I'll take care of it."
You made your point. I'm guessing if I choose number 2, it will become a battle, right? So let's see how this plays out. You made your point, I'll do it.
I won't. You're better than this, Captain. You have to be.
Trust me, Parvati.
Don't make me choose between you and Edgewater, Captain. Between you and my people. Please.
I'm glad you can keep control over your associates. Edgewater is beyond saving. We're going to have to erase the town, but we're going to do it systematically. You were in the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. Do you remember what you discovered there?
Yes, automechanicals went haywire and murdered everyone, but do remind me.
There was an accident at the Emerald Vale geothermal plant many years ago. Automechanicals turned hostile and slaughtered the plant's workers. Tragic, really. In fact, Spacer's Choice manufactured the incident for an insurance claim.
What the
They
fuck?
outfitted their mechanicals with a termination protocol, which is exactly what we need.
Insurance claim by Spacer's Choice. Hold on. Are you telling me Spacer's Choice got away with it?
The insurance claim has been locked in committee for years, but the individual responsible for the accident was promoted for lateral thinking. I'm arranging for a delivery of mechanicals to Edgewater. These mechanicals have been equipped with the same termination protocol, which must be activated from a terminal in the plant. Once the mechanicals are finished cleaning out Edgewater, I'll need you to go in and clean out the mechanicals. Understand?
I just want you to know you're a cold-blooded psychopath.
I appreciate the flattery, Captain. One last thing. Spacer's Choice sent a team of soldiers to investigate your little misadventure in the geothermal plant. Tread lightly.
Can't you just call them off? Oh, you mean Spacer's Choice sent soldiers to kill Aldervaris because she diverted power from Edgewater to the botanical lab? Okay, I see. Can't you just call them off?
I like you, Captain, but you're not worth that much paperwork.
What the fuck?
I prefer keeping our relationship strictly off the books. Report back to me when the job's done.
Oh my god. Don't worry, Parvati. We'll think of a way, okay?
Get rid of Edgewater. I'll deal with the consequences.
Wells has been dodging the board for years. Why are you after him?
Wells had a litany of charges on his records, the most severe of which is destruction of government property. He may be a dangerous criminal, but I have no intention of having him killed. It's his mind I'm after.
If you think Wells is going to work for the board, you're out of your mind.
The lifetime employment program will benefit from Wells's intellect. And if he has a problem with that, he can have a word with my re-education team. We have the colony's brightest scientists working on the program, but none of them possess Wells's unique genius. I'd prefer to have Wells alive and cooperating, but I'll settle for having his research.
Okay. Don't worry, Parvati. Maybe we can go to Phineas Wells and ask for his opinion on what to do with Edgewater, right? Don't worry. We'll find a way.
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to, just seems to happen around you, is all.
What are your thoughts on Gorgon?
It's a shame about what happened to that lucky fella. Maybe finishing what he started will help put his spirit to rest.
You've poked around the unreliable. Find any record of Lucky Montoya?
Not a word. And I've been sticking my nose in every one of our stately ladies' crannies, stem to stern. Oh, law. That sounds untoward, don't it? That ain't what I meant. Point is, Captain, Mr. Hawthorne left all kinds of scribblings behind panels and under consoles, but ain't a lick of it mentioned Mr. Lucky. So whatever they got up to in the past must have been really extra secret. And lots of fun.
Let me know if you find anything.
Sure thing, Captain.
How are you feeling about this job right now?
It sure is lonely out here on the edge of the colony. Anything could happen, and ain't no one gonna come to help us.
That's all about Gorgon.
Alrighty. You change your mind, you just holler. Yeah? I mean, what do you need? Captain? Ma'am? Lady?
So, we're just gonna march straight into Byzantium and acquire some rare chemicals right under the board's nose? I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
Why do you say that?
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
Phineas is trying to do good for the colony, and I want to help.
I knew a doctor like him once. He had a patient complaining of ankle pain, so he amputated the man's foot. Wasn't even the right one.
Oh.
Point is, good intentions don't count for shit.
Yep.
And nothing's more dangerous
Well,
than a crusader with a
sometimes.
cause. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
I mean, sometimes if it's done in a non-calculated way, for example, Aldervaris diverting power from Edgewater to Botanical Lab doomed the lives of the people of Edgewater, because now Sophia Akandi wants to send robots to kill them. And if Aldervaris refuses, she will send someone else. She will, no doubt about it. If Halcyon goes down, we all do. I'll do what I can to fix it. Well, that is a sensible answer, but Aldervaris is not sensible. She is a good girl, but sometimes not sensible. So, I think she would say number 2, because it's the right thing to do.
Hate to say it, but the right thing rarely pays well. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
I'm just keeping my options open.
That's the way to do it, long as nobody catches you. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders, so I probably don't need to tell you this, but look out for yourself. No one else out here will.
Thanks for the advice.
Don't mention it, just speaking from experience. Anything else?
Okay, maybe we can go. Let's talk about the Gorgon job.
If there's one thing you could say about Lucky Montoya, he was always at the center of a story. Guess this is fitting.
You knew Lucky Montoya.
Sure, like Ada said, he was a big name among freelancers. I met him at Lost Hope once. He was buying rounds for everyone and telling a story about one of his jobs. Pretty sure half of it was made up.
Why do you say that?
You ever get the feeling someone's just trying too hard?
I just take people at face value.
That's your problem, Captain. There was just something about Montoya I couldn't quite trust. He was always the center of a room, and he slapped a lot of backs to stay there.
So?
I'm trying to say that if he screwed this job up, that's on him. I still like our odds. He may have had a rep, but you're more capable than he ever was.
Oh, thank you. Wow, Allie, that's nice of you to say. Only because I've got a great crew at my side.
Yeah, well, just remember that when we get paid. What's on your mind?
Enough about, any idea what happened to Lucky?
From his arm? The decay makes it hard to tell. Could be a lot of things. Torn off by something with big teeth, torn off by something with big claws, torn off by someone with a moderately sharp blade. Or maybe he just got too close to heavy machinery.
Enough about Gorgon. Hold on.
Sure. I meant...
But the drinks were still free.
Exactly. There was just something about Montoya I couldn't quite trust. He was always the center of...
Sounds like a nice guy.
Don't get me wrong. Anyone's tolerable when they're paying your tab. Lucky was just better at selling himself than he was at anything else. I'm trying to say that if he screwed this job, he may have had a...
Wow, Ellie, that's nice of you to say.
Hey, don't get used to it. Sure, I'm pretty...
This,
He was...
You think he was all talk?
Yeah. I'm trying to say that if he's... Yeah. Sure. Something on your mind?
Maybe we can go to Phineas, ask for his opinion what to do with Edgewater, right? I hope he knows what to do. But what if Phineas doesn't have any opinion about this? Should we go to the botanical lab and ask about their opinion on what to do? I don't know. This is so conflicting. Wow, it even has a higher armor score than the heavy armor. What the heck? 103 versus 108. Wow! Wow, oh, okay. I haven't upgraded. Oh yeah, now it has the same defense. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the heavy armor is 108 and the camera is 108 as well. The description doesn't lie when it says the suit provides as much protection as standard heavy armor. Wow. Okay, let's go back to the ship.
You ain't making a lick of sense, Max. Of course I got a self. I'm me, Felix Millstone.
No, that is just a story you've been building for yourself from a very young age.
There, see? You just said yourself. Yourself. Guess I got a self after all. Checkmate, preacher.
Semantics and nothing more. The construction of our language assumes the existence of a self.
Whoa, 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 slow down. What's this about construction work?
Our language has all manner of paradoxes contained within it. Tell me, what happens to your lap when you stand up?
What are you talking about? Max, you've been acting real funny ever since you and that hermit sniffed all them drugs. Maybe you ought to ask Ellie to take a look at your head. I didn't sign up for this.
Okay.
If I still believed in the grand plan, a revelation like this would have seriously shaken my faith. Knowing you, I can only assume you have already begun formulating a plan to deal with this. So tell me, what are we going to do?
We'll have to dig more into the issue and sort it all out.
Yes, of course. And when you do, you can count on me to back your play.
Oh, this is about the lifetime employment program, right?
Hopeless situations hasn't failed us so far. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Max, what's your take on this whole Gorgon business?
Perhaps it's just my judicious nature, but I think we should be careful if we're following up on this lucky fellow's message.
Why do you say that?
I've always felt caution as the best approach when one has delivered a message attached to a severed limb.
Noted, but what do you think of what he was saying?
He sounded lost, perhaps slightly untethered from reality. A feeling I know all too well. It doesn't strike me as a setup, but I still advise caution.
So you think we should look into it?
Why not? It is what we do, isn't it?
We are freelancers.
I find myself marveling at something. Perhaps it's just
Do you think it's a setup?
He sounded lost, Perhaps it doesn't strike me as a...
If it is a setup, who's ever behind it will regret it.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Perhaps it's just my
I think it adds to the intrigue.
And that's what we love about you, Captain.
What do you think about the message itself?
He sounded lost. Perhaps like... Why not?
Okay.
You're not really thinking of going through with this plan, right? Tell me I'm imagining things. That's Parvati's hometown. You're just gonna wipe it out? Vicar Max lived in Edgewater. We got folk from our own crew that called that place home.
What if I told you I agreed with Sophia's plan? I know, Felix, I'm not happy about this job.
If you don't like this job, and I don't like this job, and nobody else on this ship likes this job, then why are you going through with it?
Who
Edgewater's
says?
a corporate town, not some marauder camp. They're asking you to wipe out their own people.
I know what I'm doing, Felix. Trust me.
I want to trust you, boss. But I'm gonna need more than just your word. I need an explanation.
Okay, that dialogue option gives me hope that there is another way to deal with this situation. I understand that you're upset, but there's not a lot I can do for you.
I ain't asking you to do anything for me. I'm asking you to do the right thing. And if you can't, then we're not gonna be on good terms. Never mind. Let's just move on. What do you need?
You're still upset. If you've got a problem, talk to me.
I don't know how we're ever gonna see eye to eye, long as you're working for the board. Why? You got a ship. You got the run of the colony. So tell me why you're bending a knee in front of the adjutant. I ain't asking you to do anything. Never mind. What do you need?
Got a question for you.
Hey, you're the boss.
I know you're feeling annoyed right now, but I want to talk to you about Gorgon.
Rather not talk about that right now, if it's all the same to you. Rather not talk about that right now, if it's all the same to you.
Oh, he's still angry, damn it. What about you, Nyoka?
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Next time we're in the Monarch Wilderness, I'd like to stop in on an old friend of mine. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Thanks for the compliment, I think.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But for this, I need help. Logistically, because it's dangerous. Emotionally, because it's dangerous.
I'm honored you're asking, and I'm thrilled to accept. What can I do? What kind of danger are we talking about here?
Nothing we can't handle.
Alright, let's hear it.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
How do you know they're dead?
I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time. His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
Where is home?
A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Rebecca and Anders. We're going to have to kill a Mantic Queen?
Oh, yes. I can't wait. Hey, Cap.
Let's talk about this Gorgon job.
Sure.
How are you feeling about the job?
Right now, I'm feeling like a canid following a trail of treats. Like I'm being misled at best. At worst, walking into a trap. Keep those eyes open, Captain. Right, like... Hey, Cap.
Sam, do you have an opinion about this?
Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5 years.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you. Customer, this area is utterly filthy.
Okay, he has no opinion about the Gorgon job. Felix is still angry with Aldervaris because of the job from Sofia Akande.
Captain Hawthorne never worked to support the board before, at least not officially. I suppose we are turning over a new leaf? Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Okay. I hope we can ask. I really hope. Okay, Charybdis cluster. So Gorgon. So Gorgon is still here. Near. Okay, an abandoned Spacer's Choice facility. Okay, so Gorgon is still within the Halcyon system. But why did the message from Lucky Montoya says Charybdis cluster? Because it sounds like as if Gorgon is located in a different cluster than the cluster the Halcyon is in right now. Hopefully Phineas will have an opinion about this.
Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Congratulations, Ada. You are so amazing. Negotiate with Sprats for territory. What? Okay, Phineas, I hope you do have an opinion on what to do with Edgewater. Because Aldervaris would prefer not to carry out Sofia Akande's mission. Oh, that's why the loading poster, shows a note of Phineas saying, negotiate territory with the Sprats, because I think the station has a Sprat infestation problem. A reminder, scrape off electro-fried Sprats. Okay.
You've done fine work for Sublight. By the transitive property of reputation, I am now in Sublight's good books. Well done. What's on your mind?
Edgewater. Oh no, he has no opinion about Edgewater. Damn it! Okay, who should I ask to for second opinions? Yeah, let's help Nyoka with her personal business first, okay? So we go back.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating. You...
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend?
Okay, Monarch. We'll start... Hold on. Star-Crossed Troopers. Old team. So Rebecca and Anders are still alive, while the rest are dead. Okay, Stellar Bay. Let's go.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. Do return in one piece, Captain.
Thank you. I will. Should I bring Ellie with Nyoka, or should I bring Parvati with Nyoka? I would like Parvati's opinion because this is her first time. I mean, before she joined Aldervaris, she never left Emerald Vale, right? So this is her first time seeing the outside world. I wanted to know her point of views on various things. That's why I wanted to bring Parvati with Nyoka. But I also like to bring Ellie too, because Nyoka is a hunter and used to be a freelancer as well. Ellie is a freelancer, so I think they might bounce off each other really well. But I don't want to miss her point of view as well. What should I do? However, Nyoka treats Parvati like a little sister, right? Maybe they'll bounce off each other real well too. Let's go. Nyoka and Parvati. Where is it actually? The mission. Oh, it's over. Oh, it is closer to Cascadia landing pad. I should have landed there. Yeah, let's go to Cascadia. The Unreliable takes flight.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Slim and Shine Diet Toothpaste.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Yep.
Weekends?
Hand to the void. I used to drop by the bar in Stellar Bay to knock a few back with the folks who had Saturdays off.
Don't know what I'd have done with that much time. I was always behind schedule anyhow.
Knowing you, you'd sit and be alone with your thoughts.
I think you should transfer to Monarch, Parvati, and work for MSI. They have better working conditions for the employees, I think. Hayes Grave. Sealed? How dare you?
Used to be, you can get the best wine on Monarch here.
I would have liked to seen this place. Before it was all boarded up. I bet it lit up the night.
Here? Best wine? Okay. Oh, you mean this place, Cascadia?
This area's suicide. If you got a way around it, ain't no shame in taking it.
Because of the Mantisaurs. Oh, Mantic Queen. Oh no. It's a ravine. Oh, we need to cross the bridge. It is closer that way. Hold on. Cross the bridge, cross the bridge, cross the bridge, bridge. Wait, haven't I opened the gate before? I've opened this bridge before when I was here, getting the Alta Vitae gas. So why is it locked now? Why is it sealed now? Doesn't make sense. What? Why? Huh? Doesn't make sense at all. Let's just go to Fallbrook then. Faster that way.
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hull, we all suffocate. Exciting, you know?
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you about those.
Make sure you don't.
Not unless you want to know how we're all likely to get spacers lung.
Right. Okay. When we get back to the ship, I'm drinking this conversation right out of my recollection.
Don't drill holes into the hull, okay, Parvati? So Aether is space, Atmo is ground side, I think. Atmo, Aether. So Aether wave signals or shows sent through space, maybe?
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Fallbrook.
Said you got 3 days ago?
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay? Boss lady told me to take the night off.
Ace Grave. Adrena Time by Spacer's Choice. Be a better you with Adrena Time.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. Sure.
That's the last of them. I'm going.
Heading back.
Let's try this.
I'm going. On my way.
Sure.
Good tussle.
Wait, oh no.
This factory
I'm
offers the
crippled.
loveliest aromas. Like if you cook borscht over a sulfur pit.
I'm crippled. Dang it. That's why I'm slow now. That's why I'm slow. I'm crippled.
Sure. Big mistake.
Attack! Action!
Confirmed.
Heard something.
Don't mess with us.
I'm crippled. No.
Wraps. Let's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
No problem. I'll head over. Heading out. Be right there.
Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but in it you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Karen.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again.
What? Terra
I think
2?
it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Oh, damn it. Hold on, tell me about the UDL contract.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
You didn't try and find them?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront it.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age. What's up?
I'm sure you've got all manner of hunting stories. Tell me more.
I took a job once to clear out a rap nest. Partnered up with a fellow out of Fallbrook who called himself Dirty Don. Bit on the shorter side. Had a penchant for cards. Thing is, he introduces himself and the man is immaculate. Clean. He had a flowery presence to him. A pleasantness that didn't invade your space. He was just there and you were glad for it.
So why was he called Dirty Don? A clean man on Monarch? I'll believe it when I see it.
I wouldn't believe it myself had I not met the man. But when we got to the nest, I found out firsthand. Dirty Don killed those raptidons with his bare hands. His bare fucking hands, Captain. He was a whirlwind of grotesque primal fury. In the end, he stood drenched in blood over the entrails of a dozen raps. If he had a scratch on him, I wouldn't have been able to tell. It was glorious.
What happened to him? Is he still out there, tearing up the wildlife?
Day came when he tried to take on a Manta Queen. Got himself eaten one limb at a time. Wonder if he tasted like soap.
Oh, what a sucky way to die.
Live and learn. No matter how tough you are, if you're gonna fight something bigger than you, bring a firearm.
Oops, okay.
What's up?
Let's talk about this Gorgon job.
Sure. What's up? What's with the pleasantries? You want to know something? Just ask.
What made you choose the hunter life?
I didn't. I was born into security detail, and when the corporations abandoned this place, I stayed.
What do you mean born into security detail? Your parents must be security. Corporate securities, right?
I mean, I wasn't sent off to school like I should have been. I was born here, and my parents kept me. Raised under the Monarch sky. Been breathing sulfur since I knew how to smell it.
Oh,
this place is all
that's
I know.
what she meant. Has Monarch always been your home?
I don't have a single spot I call home. Wherever I can sit in peace with a bottle is good enough for me. But yes, I've always been on Monarch.
Did you have family here?
In a sense. My parents took off when the corporations did. I took to companionship with a few friends here for a time, but those days are long past.
You don't want to find your parents? Okay, I want to find your parents now.
No, we weren't close. And before you ask, there ain't a story there. We just never saw eye to eye on the corporations. Drifted apart over time. It's fine.
But I still want to see your parents, so we'll find them. Why haven't you left?
It ain't exactly easy to hitch a ride off planet, Captain. Besides, I hear Terra 2's all corporate. The way folks talk about the board and their ilk, think I prefer the beasts. Good. Sure.
You were around when the corporations left Monarch, right?
Yeah. At first, we all thought it was about damn time. I don't know if you've noticed, but Monarch ain't exactly easy on the spirit. Then it got uglier than a rat eating a sour grape.
I hear that a lot, but what happened exactly?
Everything that could have gone wrong did. Townships were promised evac shuttles that never came. Overland routes were attacked by marauders and wildlife. Supplies went missing, our equipment started corroding on account of the sulfur in the air. It was a fine mess.
Would it have been better if they stayed?
I don't know. But at least we'd have money to back us up. Supply shipments. Food that we don't have to hunt down. Look at MSI. They're getting along fine. I have to think the Corps could have made it work if they'd reprioritized.
Reprioritize, just like MSI under Sanjar, right? You think Halcyon just needs a change of leadership?
I'm not sure we need anything, Cap. We've had our growing pains, to be sure, but here we are. Still alive, still fighting. Long as nobody goes around trying to dismantle the whole thing, I think we'll be fine. Progress requires structure. Nobody's gonna build a sewer pipe or a road if they don't got a boss telling them to. The bureaucracy's necessary.
Never thought about it that way. Thanks for the perspective.
Anytime, Cap. What's up? Sure. All right.
Okay, let's go to Hiram Blythe. That guy again. Okay, Hiram. Here we come. And I'm crippled. Shit. I wish the Devil's Peak station has a landing pad. Can we go through here? No, no. Corporate recruits. How do I heal myself from being crippled? Oh shit.
All right, I'm on the move. Incoming! Look out, Cap! No messing.
Coming, Captain.
Coming. Wow, so dark. Oh, I hear sounds of monsters again. Mantisaurs, I think.
Sure thing.
Mantipillar. Oh no! They're firing behind me. Oh!
Coming back. Gotcha. Get ready.
I'm going. Sure thing, Captain.
Are the corporate client guys still here? I wonder. Hiram. Yep, they're still here.
Wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
Hey Hiram, it's your old friend, Aldervaris. Miss her?
All's quiet again. Thanks for the easy payday,
Only good
stranger.
marauder is a dead
Maybe
or
CP
dying.
ought to hire you.
Slick working.
So much for peace and quiet. Would it kill the universe to cut me some slack?
Yes. Nyoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
Anything you can say to convince him, Nyoka?
Damn it, Hiram. I'm trying to embark on a journey of self-improvement and past reflection and all that blasted nonsense that'll help me sleep at night.
Suppose I can't fault you for that. Ugh, yeesh. This is why I hold up in a tower far from society. Can't stand these emotional heebie-jeebies. Look, I'll do what I can. all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them.
Rebecca
Believe them to
Hodges.
be on Terra too.
If you
Rebecca
may have hired
Hodges.
2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
So about that ship.
Yes, the one that crashed. I saw it on the security feed. A bit grainy, but an invigorating watch all the same. What about it?
The ship crashed due to a parts failure.
Not surprising. Replacement parts are rare, so the cost of even a simple repair can exceed an arm and a leg. I take it you investigated the wreckage?
The inside was a complete wreck. I'd say the problem originated in the engines.
Don't guess the captain would have quite pegged the price of disrepair being the cost of their lives, but these things happen. A shame. I would have enjoyed investigating the mystery further. Not surprised.
I found a recording from the crew's chief engineer.
Laid it all out, eh? Well, can't refute facts in the face of solid evidence. A shame. I would have Not. I take it.
Just a wild guess?
It's a fair one as far as educated guesses go. A crew letting their ship fall into disrepair would be the most likely culprit. Of course, we'll never be entirely sure without conclusive evidence. Barring a survivor, we can only speculate on the contributing factors.
That's the only reason you'd hope for a survivor?
For my sake, yes. For theirs, no, of course. That wouldn't be the sole reason. Survivability of strangers is very important to me. I hope the person responsible for destroying a space-worthy vessel and the rare parts tied into it has absolutely survived the wreckage, just so they can keep muddling through life. Either way, I'll need to look into this further. I haven't had such an exciting hunt for information in ages.
You can't give me anything more concrete than speculation?
Based on what? I'm an information broker, not a magician. Either way, I'll need to look into this further.
Sanger and Zora have decided to work together. They're going to share both Stellar Bay and the module.
Ha! Oh, that's a good one. You're not serious, are you? Yes, well, let's see how long that lasts.
Well,
I'm getting a headache behind my left temple. What could be causing it? The glare from the terminal screen? Or something else? Business is good on account of you, and hard work deserves a return on investment. Ask me what you will. How low you seemingly regard my trade. Nyoka, pick me up some Stimulotion and a bottle of purple berry wine when you're next in Stellar Bay.
Stimulation? What? For Okay, other virus requires some sleep first. Until next time.